you in a long time.
Just what, 1 week?
No, it isn't. Hasn't been just 1 week?
Yeah. Well, I didn't come last week.
Okay.
I came the week before that.
So anyway, so G's here. He just got off work. We're glad to see you. So all is well in Zamunda.
Who this?
That's his mom. That's a cigar he did for his mom.
Oh, okay.
Dedicated to his mom.
Oh, okay. All right. No, I knew I ain't see this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm already good.
I know. So what's going on? Like, talk to us. Like, everybody's here.
No, I'm tired.
You went through that already. Well, no. So originally tonight, I'm just a little perturbed at the moment. So yeah, perturbed. Is that a word? Is that a perturbed?
We're gonna just leave it.
All right. So originally, this gentleman Jermaine reached out to me through IG from. I'm going to definitely put him out on blast in a bad way. Mainstream marketing. He contacted me. I want to be on your show. Want to be on your show. So we looked at the calendar. We picked. You know, I said you could choose a Sunday or a Thursday. You know, I try to leave it. You know, for people to choose what they want to do or whatever. And he reached out and he said he wanted to do a Thursday. He said Thursday works better for him. I said no worries. We picked today. So I noticed that the communication was kind of bad. Like, I would send him a message. Yeah, like I would send him a message and I wouldn't hear from him for a couple days or whatever. So I finally just reached out to him and said, look, are you definitely coming Thursday?
Yeah.
So he said, he responds, yes, what time? So, you know, we like the guests to get here at 6:30 or whatever. So he said, cool. He said, what's the information? I give him my name, address, you know, the information or whatever. Hey, Tammy, what's going on, girl?
So he didn't call.
So, no. So then he reached out to me today to give me all the, you know, the company information. Mm-hmm. You know, like the web page, right? So my sound check was him, talking about him or whatever. How about he on someone?
So he didn't call?
He didn't call. I called him. He didn't show up or anything. Who does that?
Well, you know what? In his,
ain't no defense.
No, in his defense.
Unless.
Because remember I was going to do a show and I got in a car accident. But luckily, I was able to call.
But you did call us and let us know.
Yeah, I was
like
able to call, but
right.
There was a bad car
Unless
accident,
he's fucking in the operation room somewhere, like, you know, you know, and losing a limb, then, you know, if that's the phone call I get, then cool. But, like, this is my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole thing is, like, you know, if you got a 45-minute commute and it's 6:30.
Hold on, where you coming from?
I don't know. I'm just giving an example. Like, you already know you're going to be late.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's his commute. Like, where he's from. Like, you know where he's from?
No, like, are you, Tammy, I want to come to a cigar event. Please let me know. New York or Philly. I'm coming to you. I want to see you, girl. Tammy's a big cigar.
Okay.
She rolls.
Shout out.
She rolls.
Damn, you like that?
Yeah, Tammy Walking Stick is definitely the
Walking
truth.
Stick.
Yeah, she is the truth with Beyond Truth. And we go way back, so. Way back. Way, like high school, way back.
High school.
Yeah.
What's that?
Like 80s.
No, I'm trying to think of a landmark of that.
A landmark of high school?
Of that era. Like,
of that era?
Like the time
like
sweatsuits and all
yeah,
that.
like Adidas, LL Cool J. Like, you know,
saying.
you ain't know nothing about that. What was you in the 80s? How old was you?
80 what?
83.
83? I was 3? 3 or 4. Yeah. That's alright.
Stop lying!
Yeah. I wasn't swimming in my my pop. They ain't sacks or nothing.
Hey, Dwayne. Yeah, you was 3.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the damn 90s. Let's talk about about
the 80s.
No, we can talk about 88 on up.
88. We graduated high school in 87.
I can talk about 88 on up.
The 80s was everything. The 80s was. Let me tell you something.
80s was a good.
Let me tell you.
I would say what, the 80s and the 50s.
Or the roaring 20s.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like the 80s was just the era of like Prince, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, music was the music. Let me tell you,
music.
Tammy had noticed too, and my Kappa alumni noticed too. Performing arts in the 80s, right, was like the Harvard of high schools. If you got into performing arts in the 80s, you would. Let me tell you.
I mean, I can believe that because y'all
Let me
put out a lot
tell
of
you. Yeah, but let me tell you, the way they did it back then, your name was printed in the paper. That's how you found out if you got into that school.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like
so
huh?
What happened?
What happened to what? To me?
No, what happened to the school? Like how I go to hell like that?
Well,
what
performing
happened?
arts is still in existence.
No. But the way you making it sound, it was
well,
like,
I just think things changed. It was because it was like, yo, I never forget. And Tammy might remember this. Tammy said '80s was real hip hop. Let me tell you how I had and it said create. I still have it downstairs. Creative and Performing Arts, bomber jacket. Okay. I ain't give a shit how cold it was. I still wore my jacket because we wanted people to know that we was there. Like, because this was the era of fame. Yeah. And all that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna tell you something. Like, I remember people coming, and we traveled in packs, because we was performing arts, and people say, "Yo, you go to that school?" Damn, I tried to get in that school, man. I tried, and I couldn't get in, man. I'm a singer, and yo, y'all must be the truth, We was like, yeah, y'all, we are, And Tammy says auditions for real. My audition. It was. Let me tell you.
The tambourine.
Tambourine. I played the flute.
Oh, the flute.
And
something else.
The oboe.
Yeah, she played the
oboe. But I took that up after. But what was crazy was that when, first of all, you gotta think, I'm in 8th grade, right? And I'm getting ready to take the audition of a lifetime. Like, this is like, my life would be over if I don't get into this school. Because if I don't get into performing arts, I gotta go to West Catholic. Okay. Hell no. Like, I was like done with uniforms and I just want to be a kid with jeans, sneaks, So I remember practicing this piece of music, and you gotta think, I've never been to an audition, right? Mm-hmm. So I remember practicing this extremely difficult piece of music for months, getting ready for this audition, and I was so pissed because here I come in there with the with the music, So he puts it on the thing. And he said, he looks at it, he says, play this part.
Oh, just that?
Just this little part.
Wow, that was the hardest part?
No, that's how an audition is. He said, play this part. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm a kid. I'm like 13, 14. No, I practiced this whole thing. You want to make it. No, and he literally was like, he looked, and he was like, play this part right here. So I did, but I'm mad as all.
That does psychologically just mess you all up.
And then what they do is they also give you to test you. They give you one of their pieces of music, and they say, "Okay, play here, play this."
So how you do
I did fine. Like, it was.
You still play the flute?
They say it's like riding a bike. Like, you don't forget.
I think you should. It is one of the feelings.
Yeah, like that. Yeah,
you probably start off sounding.
I probably sound like Jack Durr. I don't know if I would be really good, starting. But they say, I found some of my dad's old sheet music, so it was weird. Like, I was able to read it. I do. I still have a flute and an oboe.
You gotta let me see that.
You never seen an oboe?
I never seen an oboe. I don't even know.
It's a
I got
double.
Elbow.
You got an elbow. Yeah. It's a see, Tammy was recruited. See, like,
what that mean?
Like, they would go out and, like, people that had serious talent performing arts went, so she was recruited.
Oh, all right, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, and you gotta think.
That means they was looking for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, you gotta think, like.
What you play, Tammy?
I think Tammy, was you in music? No, I don't think Tammy was in music. Royce said yes, it was like that. See, Royce, no. It was like
you went there too?
I believe so. Like,
where all the Kappa people at?
All my Kappa family. My girlfriend was in drama, and then they had art, and they also had creative writing, which was something that a lot of people didn't know about. The creative writing group was a really small group of people,
but it's kind of big now. Like,
I'm sure, but now performing arts today, the students that go there, they actually take other things. So like when I went, I was music only. I actually started singing in my junior year. Oh, I sing?
Let me hear you sing.
Hell no, I ain't gonna sing.
Let me hear you sing.
I sang. What do you mean? I was like in a group there. Like, yeah, it was like, oh, everybody was always
like
going to be,
SWV
yeah, it was always going to be like the next Janet Jackson.
Oh,
And,
for real?
like, no lie,
What
like,
name of
people
your
would
group?
steal, I don't even remember that.
No, you remember your group.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I
you
was
do.
like a little background singer, but I was like, it was everything to me because
All right, it was
like,
everything. You should know your group
I
now.
don't know. It was some dude and two other girls. I don't know. It was in the 80s. You think I'm gonna remember that shit? Like,
You remember everything else?
No, I don't remember the name of the group.
There we go.
I don't know.
Selective memory.
Tammy was voice. Tammy
Oh, so
was
she could sing. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
it was like, but what was the real deal was the following year. Like, so I'm already
What you
in
mean,
performing
like
arts.
10th grade?
Yeah, so now I'm finished my 9th grade. Now I'm in 10th grade. Boy, we was the only school in the city of Philadelphia that got off 4 days straight for auditions. But current students could be, if you was cool with the conductor and everything, you could be at auditions. So, of course, I was like, you know, I told my conductor, yo, can I come to the auditions? He was like, yeah, I could use your help. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, I want to see them sweat. And sure enough, like,
How was the academics back then?
horrible. I wasn't prepared for shit.
Hold on, anybody else can co-sign for that?
Yeah, I tell me that you know, it's sad to say that back then it didn't prepare you for academically.
What it was. It was
yeah.
performing.
Yeah, now if you wanted to be, now I'm gonna tell you something. Some of the guys and the girls that left performing arts left, and they are to this day amazing. Joey Del Frisco, I don't know if Tammy's gonna remember this. He was an amazing jazz pianist, and he is a Grammy Award winner today. Mm-hmm. Still doing his music along with Chris McBride. Chris McBride is a bass player. Him and Joey were like two peas in a pod, and it was the most oddest couple. It was a big black dude and a short little Italian fat dude. Mm-hmm. But them two together were like musical geniuses, and to watch them, you were like, they're going to be together forever. Like, you know, and sure enough, and also Antonio Parker, amazing saxophone player, Don Ward, they all are Grammy Award winners, and you know, and Boyz II Men. Boyz II Men was there. Not two of them weren't when I was there, okay. But the other two were there. Tanya Alexander, that was on Different World. Not Different World. What's the other one with the female rapper?
Living Single.
Living Single.
Which one?
The lawyer.
Oh yeah.
The lawyer,
yeah,
Maxine.
Maxine.
Yeah. Maxine. So she went on to play in a lot of other different things. I mean,
yeah,
you know, like if you look at our group, like there's still a lot of people. Sean, I graduated with Sean in '87. He to this day has an award-winning dance production company. Okay. He has danced for 30 years. So like, there are people that never let down their art, mm-hmm. which is pretty cool, because that is one thing I have to say, our existing school system, like, we don't push the arts on our kids today. You know, not everybody does. It's not something.
You know why? You know, probably, like you said, the 80s was more like, it was more expressive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to say like the 90s start hitting far as like the work, like pushing more vocational stuff.
Yeah,
like,
so what was popular in the 90s? Anybody, like, what can
like
they
what
remember? Like the
Smooth
80s so stick out to me, but like the 90s are blank to me.
I guess the 90s was pretty much, I think, everybody started being more self-conscious of who they are, like in the sense of like, I want to be this person, you know what I mean? I want to be the man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Tammy said the arts kept us out of trouble. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, we stayed after school. We practiced after school. We didn't go, you know, that's probably why we didn't really academically, you know, because we spent so much time.
You supposed to be studying for the damn test. You up there playing the flute.
Yeah, like, and the thing was, in our building, Tammy's gonna remember this, it was like, lunchtime was like a freaking production, you know, because at lunch, you had dancers over there, you had singers singing over here, you had drama students practicing, and, you know, it was, lunchtime was everything,
probably,
you know.
Great experience and everything.
That's
like
why
that.
Fame, really, we were like that. You know, the movie Fame, the original with, dude, what's his name? The Tabby said faint. It was. It was just. It was crazy how it was an experience, you know, and it was like, you know, another thing that was cool is when prom came. It wasn't. Prom was something of nothing but unity. Nobody was particular about their date. Everybody took someone in the class.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about. It was like few. Outside. It was few.
Oh.
But it was more like I took somebody from outside. But what I'm saying was like for the majority, it was kind of like, yo, George, let's go together. Like, come on, let's go to prom together. We cool, you know. Yeah. And that's how it was. Like prom was dancing, having fun. You know, it wasn't this stuck up thing with dresses that make you look like you 35. You know, it wasn't like that.
Much probably made your own dresses.
A lot of people did. A lot of people were very expressive, and that was how, like you said, like how performing arts was. People, I think a lot of people felt it to be a very safe environment to be cool, to be different.
But that's what I was saying. Like the whole thing of like back then.
That's a good idea. Roy said we need to do a documentary from the past to now.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be.
I mean, like take for instance, like I'm a big Prince fan. I'm a big Prince fan. Like if you sit there and he can sing and he talented as far as a musician. So you sit there and the way he dressed and the way he is back then, you take a new artist that's like that, people be looked upon like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But not really looking at as far as the body of work that they put out.
Like, you know, Juan was performing arts. Juan went to Kappa.
Oh, yo. Yeah. What I said before, his artwork.
Right, well, that's crazy. How he was. You got to think, Juan helped.
So, Juan, you was writing on the walls? You was drawing on the walls?
Hey, Monique.
They let y'all draw on the walls and all that stuff?
No, he wasn't. You know, Juan was a serious
artist. No, that's
artist.
what I mean.
Like you know, no, I mean, I don't know about that, but I believe if it wasn't, I believe Juan's brother was an artist too. But
I know Juan got some good work though.
I don't see Juan on tonight. He might not be on tonight, but Beavis and Butthead. Mm-hmm. That was one of our graduates.
Oh yeah, that
yes.
Oh okay.
We ain't heard of that. I said he probably sit back on the island somewhere like. Oh, that's right. Felicia's daughter go to Kappa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the times definitely change on that aspect. If I could go back in time, I want to go back to where all the guys wear suits, like the zoo suits and all that stuff.
You talking about like in that section of Malcolm X?
Yeah,
it was like the zoo suits.
Yeah, like oh man, like because I grew up looking at my dad. Like my dad got
when looking amazing, that was you were a gentleman.
Yeah, he had the suits and all that stuff. So it's just like, yo, I know y'all just, you know, back then when cats was wearing
tailored suits.
No, even like dress shorts with long socks
with
and
shoes
on.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Shirt, like, and I used to watch my dad and my uncles and my all my cousins and stuff. And I'm like, yo, I ain't appreciate it like in the 90s. But until I got older, I was like, you start looking at them pictures, like, no, they was clean like a mug, just clean.
That's true. That's true. Hey, you guys, if you have a memory, so we had a little change up with the show. Our guest did not show up. I don't know, like I don't appreciate that shit, but you know, whatever. You know, he will not be welcome back. I don't like if you don't have the unless he's in the operating table that I'll consider something different. But otherwise, to just disregard us, you guys know how I feel about being.
I'm playing.
I'd have been like, excuse me, no, and I would have been like, no. Absolutely.
He came in clothes.
I don't give a fuck what he. I don't care.
Phone broken. Like, why you ain't tell me this where it was at? You don't care.
No.
She harsh.
Yeah.
God damn.
I you know, we over it next. Oh, Tammy said over it next. Yeah. So I would love to get Tammy on the show. Oh,
roll me a cigar up, Tammy.
Tammy, come and we get her.
Teach me how to roll when I'm up.
Get her on the show. But was the 90s the era of like the grunge look with the black hair, the black lipstick, that whole big crosses, gothic, the gothic
look.
look.
That was in the 80s.
I don't think that was in it.
Was the gothic look.
You guys, when was the gothic era? Like, when was that? Because I went through it.
Yeah, it probably was like 85 on down.
But I remember I was like 21. So,
okay.
So what year was that?
You still was just stuck. You just never came out of it. That's what it was. It was back then. You just ran with it like, look, we're going to bring this to the year 2000.
Yeah, but then it's like, I so went through you know what, you're right about the music, because music drived what you were going to look like.
Yeah.
Like, because then when the other rap groups came out and they was all natural and they was, what's the group with the girls and the guys? Damn, what was that rap group?
Oh, you talking about Take Me to Another.
Yes. Who was that?
Arrested Development.
Arrested Development.
Yeah.
So when Arrested Development came out, it was like, I'm no longer gonna get a perm in my hair. I'm gonna wear sundresses. I'm gonna be all natural. And then when Total came out, the group Total.
That's when.
That's the 90s, yeah, with the tighter dresses, the sexier outfits. That I cut all my hair off because I swear I was, what's the name from Total? What's her name? The lead singer.
What's her name?
Do you all guys remember the lead singer of Total?
Yeah, she had short hair, right?
Yeah, I cut my hair off just so I could look like her.
So you was like, because that's what y'all want me to do, hold the picture like.
I sure did. I took that picture I did. I took that picture to the
side. Made me look like her.
Yeah, I did. And my hair was longer than this.
Wow.
And she was like,
you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, she said, T, are you sure? I said, cut it. Oh, I want this. I want that.
And then when you got that,
I was happy as shit. I loved it. I loved it. It was in the sun. Yeah, no, I mean, because I was like, no, let me tell you what was the difficult part. Was upkeeping it and determining whether or not I wanted my hair to grow back out. Okay. It's like, it was either keep getting it. Keep getting it. Or start looking like Shaggy Dog to let it grow out. Like, for a minute there, I had like a mini... I had to slick it down and kind of give it like a curly mohawk look because I was deciding to let it grow back in. But Keisha, yes, Baptista, huh?
Do that in the wintertime, so that way.
No, you're supposed to do it in the summer. You're supposed to do it.
If you're conscious about your hair, that's why you wear the hair.
Well, no, you cut it in the. That's how we did it. We cut our hair in the summer, and then in the winters, when the winter comes, you wear hats and scarves, and you grow it back out. Yeah. So that's what, but yeah, I remember like music just doing everything. And when we had that interview with Parrish from EPMD, he talked about how music kind of lost its way, how music was everything.
Well, I think now it's just, I don't think
Tammy said we both had way too much hair. Yes, Tammy.
I don't think the whole craft of it is appreciated now. You know what I'm saying? Like just the air. It's just, I think now, just long as you got the deep or something like that. It's like get the head.
And you come up with some music, stupid tagline.
You gotta get the ones that's gonna have you thinking like, God damn, like this song just made me fall in love. Like I miss her. Or this song, like, yo, let me lick my wound, get back on my feet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, music definitely. You know what? One artist I sit there and said, like, put a spell on me. That motherfucker DMX. Yo, you listen to a DMX song, yo, you feel like I wish somebody would look at me wrong. Look at me wrong one time. Oh my God, that's how DMX used to have you like.
But DMX,
like, yo, especially you in your car, yo, you like, it's a rap. Like, it's a rap. You could be in a piece of shit. You feel like you the shit though.
Yeah, and DMX, to me, he was on to an amazing life. Like, he was on his way. I found him to be a great actor. Like, I thought he was on his way in the acting. I thought he was pretty good.
You know what? You know what it is? Maybe if they would have found a little...
Like Tupac.
To me, what they gave DMX as far as acting is B-rated roles. Like, it was just
he had his own movie. He had a movie with Steven Seagal.
No,
Steven Seagal was big back then.
It was so it was B-rated. It was like sometimes B-rated movies don't do.
Yo, when he did that movie with Nas.
What, Belly?
Yes.
All right, that was alright because it was gritty. That was alright. You know what I'm saying? It still felt B-rated, but
Tammy said she'll bring cigars on the show. Yay!
No, I want to see you roll one up.
She'll do it. She'll do it on the show.
Okay, alright. You see, you got skills.
Yeah, Tammy's got big skills. She's been doing that for many year. It's her.
That, like that shit. Smoke it.
You so stupid.
Roll that. But yeah.
But how do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about actors crossing? I mean, rappers crossing the whole.
As long as it can be done, but I think it's all in a role. Like prime example, Tyler Perry, funny as all hell, but when he did that cross shit, dude, stay in your
Alex Cross, Alex Cross,
yeah, the Medea booze and all that stuff,
and that's cool. Because we couldn't see him any other way but Medea.
But that's what I think a while ago Kevin Hart was saying he's trying to get into more serious roles.
Who, Kevin Hart is?
Yeah, I think that's what. Don't quote me. I believe he said that in one of his little interviews because he wanted to start pursuing his career in acting, and he wanted to start getting into a little more serious roles. And if he does that, he got to play like how. He got to play a role like how. No. I'm about to tell you the type of role he got to start out as, like how they did Robin Williams. He was always funny until they turned him into a dark side of Robin Williams.
Oh, like he was like a psycho. Yeah.
Now that's just my opinion, Kevin Hart. I think you need to transition yourself into roles like something on that note. So, nothing all like real like. It's just one of them things like where you serious. He got to be like a serious role. He got to be a serious role, but nothing like too hard. Like they got to wing him. You know what I'm saying? Move him into the whole transition of him being serious. Like who else?
I'm trying to think. Like what? I see what you're saying. It's like
he could play like all right. I can see him playing like
could he have been an Alex Cross? Like, could he have done that?
No cop. I could see him transitioning from a funny person into something serious. I could see him playing like, because he do talk well and he's very.
But his voice passionate. Is what stops
like
him from.
I can see him playing like a whole thing of some type of business thing, like how they did Runner. You ever see that movie Runner?
Mm-mm.
With what's his name? Justin Timberlake and Ben Affleck. Not per se in that one, but on a note of he's a businessman, he got himself caught up and he's trying to figure his way out. Like
so nothing like Fight Club or
No. That's my movie though. Yeah. That's my movie. Fight Club, definitely a collector.
Baptista said, I was just about to say that when Robin Williams did Insomnia.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I was surprised that movie was
photo,
good.
Right? It was first hour. First hour. It was hour photo. It was he did another
first
one.
First hour photo was something. Yeah, that was real dark. He was
But that's what I'm saying. Like we all knew Robin Williams as funny, Mrs. Doubtfire. And all that stuff. Yeah. So that was a perfect role for him to play. Where off the back. He got my respect for his transition into that.
So if you could be in a movie and you could play any part you would want besides a porn star.
You mean what kind of movie I would like to be in?
Yeah, besides a porn. Would you do a porn for the right money?
I would do a fucking porn, hell yeah.
1 hour photo.
Yeah, that's what it was. What movie?
Hey, would you guys do a porn? Would you do a porno for the right money?
I would love to be in a horror movie.
You would love to be in a horror movie.
I would love to be in a horror movie.
But like, would you want to be the one?
I want to be in a Saw, one of them Saw movies.
Yo.
Saw Final Destination.
But do you want to be one of the ones that gets killed, or do you want to?
No, I could be the one. No.
I'm gonna tell you, a movie freaked me out.
Only what? 2 hours?
Yeah.
Hour and a half? Hour 45 minutes? don't kill me all right. Like, damn, let me get like a good 45 minutes.
Let you get a beat down with him a little bit, but
like
he do kill you though.
I would love to be in a horror flick, either a horror flick or I would love to play like Lethal Weapon. I would love to play Joe Pesci character. I can see. I can see me playing that.
I can see you doing that. Yeah. I can definitely see you doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. I can definitely see you
I would love to play that.
I definitely, if I had a choice, I definitely would want to be the crookedest, like rich, crookedest, meanest, like like Wall Street. I want to be. I want to be Gecko.
Yeah.
I want to be him. I ain't going down for shit. Hey, I want to be him. That's who I want to. That's the kind of role like I would love.
Runner. You would like runner.
Yeah, I have to look that up then. Yeah, I would definitely love to play that kind of role where that's on you. You decide to do it. You the one going down, not me. not me.
You see part 2? Wall Street.
It was alright.
Yeah,
it was alright. I just think there's certain movies that once you do one, it's going to be really, really hard to do a number 2. Like I heard through the grapevine that they're going to do a Pretty Woman 2.
No.
And I heard they were doing a Coming to America too.
Nah, I don't think they should touch that.
Yeah,
no, I heard they supposed to be doing a They trying to do another. No, they did it. They did already. A Footloose a while ago.
That was horrible.
That was horrible.
Yeah, and there's supposed to be a Best Man 3 coming out too. Yeah, Best Man 3 is supposed to be coming out.
What the hell is that? What, is kids grown now? What
yeah, I don't know. It was supposed to be a Best Man 3. So I do think certain... I
don't think they can...
Has there ever been a
personally,
movie? Uh-huh.
I don't think they can reenact movies from the 80s. I don't think they can do that.
Like remakes?
Yeah, remakes. I don't think they can remake them type of movies because back then it's just classic. Like down to the comedy.
Well, they redid Godfather and didn't they?
No. I'm talking about like as this generation. Like down to the comedy. You cannot beat comedy like Robin Williams, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor,
Absolutely.
Chevy Chase.
Right.
All them. You can't like that was pure like comedy.
Yeah, how do you replace them?
This comedy is like
very commercialized.
Like on the note of bitch, I smack your head. You know what I'm saying? More like that.
Yeah.
But that stuff like that is like movies like that is genius. Just like the French Connection. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Or The Live and Die in L.A. Like stuff like that. They are classic.
Has there ever been a movie that like really seriously freaked you out after watching it?
You know what movie? You know what movie that done freaked me out as far as the character wise? Sylvester Stallone and Kobe.
Really?
Cause when they had that ching 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 ching, I remember watching. I'm like, that was my first time I ever experienced a cult shit. Like I'm like, yo, these cats crazy. Like they don't even care. Cops here and not they come ching ching.
Oh my God, is there a movie that freaked you out? I want to know, you guys, if you got a movie that actually freaked you out. I tell you, I saw these 2 movies that freaked me out. Freaking Human Centipede. That was just disgusting, but I was just like, yo, that's the most messed up movie.
Basket case?
Yeah, and then Would You Rather?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Ching, ching.
But they to me, it's like, if they're coming up with these movies, man, people are really psychotic to come up with these ideas.
Hey.
And the whole clown movie came back out, like, it too, came out.
I ain't like that. I ain't.
And they're making movies more sinister and more dark and more, like,
the age we living in now.
Like, it is, like, you like, who comes up with this shit? Like,
I would love to see Saul.
Brokeback Mountain, Walker Butter. He said, I tuned in, Queen. Brokeback Mountain freak me out. First of all, I ain't even watch it.
Once I found out it was about 2 cowboys, and they was the last people I thought that would be gay. 2 cowboys, because you think of cowboys like.
Did you watch it?
Shit. No, I never seen it.
I never saw it.
I'm just saying, you thinking the Cowboys to be manly and roughing it. Well, I guess they was roughing it, but you know what I'm saying? Just like when I found out actually what it was about, I'm like,
so was the whole movie based on them figuring out that they both were gay?
I don't know. It was I think it was on that line or whatever. Like
he said that's what freaked him out. I mean, I just think I love, and I'm a horror movie girl. Yeah, like I love horror movies, and I tell you, I told you that time when I lived at the other place and I had my quote unquote first surround sound.
Oh yeah.
And I put in the stupid Blair Witch Project, the original one, the very, very first.
They just came out.
I don't know, but the original one, the first one with the little camera or whatever. I never forget. And my dumb ass is sitting on the couch watching the movie by myself. It's a thunderstorm outside. Yo, no, listen. This was
lights on.
Well, I went and put them all back on because I was scared. Because I was sitting there, and here's the thing: I'm in the building by myself because the construction was still going on upstairs. Mm-hmm. So I didn't have my tenant upstairs yet. So I'm in this building by myself. Yeah. And I was like, I'll be watching what this movie's all about. And it was cool until the screen was black and you hear hee. And I'm like,
but you know,
it freaked me out.
Subconsciously, you can start playing with yourself.
Yo!
You start like, what just... I felt something. You start tripping like, I felt like, what the hell is that? Like,
you get the heebie-jeebies. Like I was just like, and then it would go back, but then the screen would go black again, mm-hmm. And I was like, and you would just hear like paper rap, but I'm like, the fuck is that?
Good system.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, for it to be back then, it was like, but the kid thing like freaked me out hearing these kids like
Children of the Corn.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Children of the Corn and
which I still
Pumpkinhead.
I was hoping they was going to eventually get to like what the hell was
causing the kids to
burrowing underneath the dirt. Like,
what
the hell was it? Like they
never said. Tremors was stupid, but
no, that was my movie. So they started upping them to like
yeah.
Crap. But remember Critters?
Oh yeah, and Goonies.
and what else? I used to watch the Space Invaders and all that crap. Yeah, it was good. I think TV more back then was better as far as
programming or just
programming
or the message to which.
I mean, just more entertaining. Like now, when you watch TV now, it's more is more geared to how can I put this?
Baptista said, I'm a punk. I don't do scary movies by myself. But I'm a punk too now because I sure enough don't do it.
Cut that out.
Yo, let me tell you, I'm a big fan of Ghost Adventures.
What's that?
Ghost Adventures is
it's on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah. They go to different
towns. But when they go to sanatoriums, that's when you know it's gonna be good. Like because sanatoriums are crazy people that died. Thousands of people died in there. But there was one show. Look, I even know the name of it. I think it was Napian Sanatorium or something. Something like NAP something. They were just getting ready to start film. Like they're talking, setting it up. You hear a voice say, "You better be careful." No, I'm dead. I'm gonna play for you. We up there. It's real faint. It's real faint though. And you literally hear, you better be. That shit.
Do you think that's true?
I absolutely 100,000% believe in that type of
Be careful.
Yeah, he's my sister used to tie me to a chair, hold my eyes open, and make me watch. God, that's some soft shit.
Yeah, like you wanna watch it.
Oh my God, Baptista!
Wanna play a game?
Yeah.
Yo. I'm gonna tell you a scary thing my brother done to me. But damn, I had to be.
Robert said The Exorcist fucked me up forever back in the day.
Yo, the first one? Yes.
Robert!
Classic, for real. But
that scared the shit out of me.
I think I was in. I want to say I was in middle school. Maybe
Pat said
Carrie. Carrie was good.
That blood came down.
My brother hid underneath my bed.
Ooh,
right?
no!
I was asleep. Listen. I was asleep. I think I was in like middle school or something like that. My brother hid underneath my bed.
So you sleep?
I'm asleep. All I felt was boom. I'm like, but look. I ain't fully wake up. I was like, I did one of these. This time I'm like, hold on. You did yourself to look like the thing like.
Man, this move. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So I'm up. I'm looking around like cause I remember in the room I had something like a coat hanger. It was something like that, and I'm looking. I'm like, yo, your mind. Like I said, your mind start playing tricks of like, yo, what the fuck? Everything like that. So I remember I was in the room. I know I was. We had a 4-bedroom house when we finally moved into our house, right? So my brother had the rear bedroom. I used to stay in the bedroom next to his, but I wound up somehow going to the one next to my mom and dad. So long story short, I'm up. I'm like, just move. Like I'm really tripping. Then all of a sudden he's like, yo! I hopped off my bed so fast, ran in my mom and dad room. I was like,
my bed's possessed.
Listen, I stopped when I got in the room. I was like, hell no, I'll wake him up. He gonna kick my ass. I went back in my room. Yeah, cause my pop don't play that shit. I would have woke him up because he worked. I would have woke him up. He would have whooped my ass. I slept back in my room. I creeping. He come out the joint. I was like, yo. I was ready to whoop his ass.
Pat said The Shining.
Oh, that's my movie. Don't play with us.
JC said Count Dracula. I like the Dracula that was done with Bram Stoker's Dracula. I'm sorry, it was good. Like I thought it was. Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
The other one with from Matrix. What's the Dracula from Matrix? The dude from Matrix.
Which one? Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves played in a Dracula movie.
Oh, Interview with the No.
You guys remember that one? I thought it was just called Dracula.
Interview with a Vampire. No, that's Tom Cruise.
No, but
no, I remember the one you was talking about.
Yeah, man, that was like the creep. That was Naomi Campbell was in there, and Naomi like. He changed himself into like a man to like be in the town and stuff, and like crosses didn't even bother him and stuff like that.
I forgot.
Yeah, but my uncle did something to my aunt back in the day that scared, and I said if somebody would have did this to me, I'd have peed on myself. Mm-hmm. So my aunt was out and so forth, and my uncle parked up the street so she wouldn't know that he was home. And what he did was, so the house was dark or whatever, he put his face at the light switch. So like you walking into a dark room, you know the light switch where the light switch is. So you imagine if you imagine you go in a dark room and you go to put the light on, but you touch a face.
Yeah. That's awesome.
She beat him to he had a noggin because she took up like a something and hit him.
Yeah.
Because she was just like, she thought she was about to be attacked.
She lucky she ain't. I mean, he lucky he didn't shoot his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that Dracula movie though. But I thought it was dark, but it was excellent. Like.
Was it Bram Stoker? No.
I thought it was Bram Stoker's Dracula, but the one that you talking about
with the vampire was
I think with Tom Cruise and the little girl would never get old.
Yeah.
And she kept cutting her hair and it would.
Grow back and all that stuff.
Baptista said, are you talking about Constantine?
No.
I love Constantine.
I ain't like it.
You ain't like it? I thought it was excellent.
I ain't like it.
I thought it was
to me. It
too
was,
dark.
No, it wasn't even dark.
To me, it kind of proved to you though. Is that really, is that really Among Us? Because there was a point in there where he talks, where Constantine was talking about how. You make a choice. There's some that's the devil. There was some that were angels, and it was like he made the comment that like we were puppets, and that like he was saying that because the girl was a was Raheem said thumbs down to Constantine.
Yeah, I ain't like Constantine. I mean, I watched it. It's alright, but
yeah, I thought it was dark though. It just was like it gives you just a different insight. But do you not believe like there's stuff like that?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah,
do you believe in ghosts? Like, do you think there's ghosts, or do you just think it's just?
I believe in spirits.
Spirits.
I believe in spirits. I mean, I don't want nothing messing with me like that Amityville horror shit. Nah,
Yeah.
Keep that out in Pennsylvania.
Right.
Don't bring that to Philly. Keep all that stuff outside of Pennsylvania and all that stuff.
Oh, Robert said The Devil's Advocate.
I liked it.
I liked it too.
Because it was real. That was another thing as far as choices. Like, you know, he chose X, Y, Z. You wanted this fame, so you chose to sacrifice.
No, but he was like, why? And again, that was Keanu Reeves. He played his son. He didn't know that was his dad.
Yeah.
You know, but he was like, why do you think you won every case?
Yeah.
I just think, I'm gonna tell you, in that movie though, I think what was really messed up is what they was doing to his wife.
Oh yeah.
Like his wife was just like, am I going nuts?
Am I going?
Yeah, she was just like I'm done. Like, I'm gonna kill myself.
I think because Al Pacino knew his wife was the only one that can like hold him back because he loved her so much.
Yeah. But they made her go like cuckoo.
Because did she lose the baby or something like that?
She lost everything. Yeah. Like Pat said, Child's Play, The Ring. The Ring was alright.
Yeah, The Ring was alright.
Child's Play was funny to me.
How about
Children of the Corn? Yeah, we talked about Children of the Corn. That kind of freaked me out a little bit. But I tell you, any movie that wasn't is it Saw, where people end up in a room and they got to either cut off a limb or something?
Yeah,
so like they're coming out with another one, correct?
I want to see that. It's called Jigsaw. I want to see that. Jigsaw.
Make you pray to God you never get kidnapped.
Man.
And what's the name freaked me out too a little bit. I had her liver with fava beans.
Silence of the Lamb.
Silence of the Lamb.
Yeah, Silence of the Lamb.
When he was making that female body. Remember he like was yeah. So it was like two crazies in one movie. You know, it was like the dude that was, you know, he was kidnapping people to make a female body.
And then Hannibal Lecter.
Yo,
I think he was one of,
7.
I think he was one of his. Yo,
7.
Hands down.
One of the best movies ever.
Hands down. That's a collector too. Yo, and you know what? I felt bad at the end because he was. I would have did it too. Morgan Freeman was like, "Yo, don't shoot him. That's what he want." Man, he was like, "Man, fuck it."
But the thing is, you never saw what was in the box.
It was the head.
You don't know. You don't know because I
said it. No, he said it. He said after I cut your wife's head off, and then he said.
I thought it was the baby.
No, he said something about, and then the baby lost, and then he was like, "Oh, you ain't know." No, he cut his wife's head off. But he lost it when he said the baby.
Yeah.
I would have unloaded, reloaded.
Yo, Sinister. Yeah, Sinister was with the two little boys.
That's 2. That's part 2. Part 1 was a little crazy too.
But Sinister with the 2 little boys, like I was like,
yo,
and they was watching the movies.
Remember when? I think it was at the end when the bull
creepers. Oh, that's
Jeepers.
old.
Jeepers Creepers.
True, JC set.
Yeah,
7
was.
But I'm gonna tell you something. They just let you in on a little knowledge there. I don't know, and this is actually true. I don't know if you knew, but in 7, I don't know if you knew this, but there are books tagged in the library, and they're tagged on social media. There are certain books that when you click on them, decide to read them. They are tagged by the FBI, and I don't know if people knew that, but like Mein Kampf, anything that had like the 7 Deadly Sins, because that's what the movie was based on. The 7 Deadly Sins is an actual book. You know, but like there are certain books that are tagged in the lot. So I just thought.
So which one you read?
I have Mein Kampf. I actually have
What's that about?
By Hitler. It's his whole regime. The book is about. I think the book is like 2,000 pages. It's like
on the same day.
You and Hitler. Oh, sweet times. Okay. Robert says The Omen. The first one was alright, but then when it started to get more as the kid got older, like
the Omen to me was like it was like soft porn. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't scary, but it was scary. It was like no. You know what?
Amityville Horror.
You know what movie was a little freaking crazy? What's that? It was kind of modern. It ain't back in the day. I can't think of it. It was the chick. She had a twin brother, but he passed a long time ago. But he was. I can't even think of it now.
No, but I like if you Google Ghost Adventures or whatever, watch the one episode when they go to the island of the dolls, right? So the dude, 13 Ghosts, that was corny.
It was alright.
It was alright. But
especially the chick that was scratching. Yeah. Yo, I need my glasses all the time for her, man. Yeah. Like, cause she was just ripping people up.
But if you Google Island of the Dolls, when the crew went to Island, what was crazy was that he had a phobia of dolls, right? Mm-hmm. So, and in the episode, he talks about, I don't know why these little plastic things freak me out, right? But they just freak me out. So during the whole episode, they go see this like woman that so apparently somebody gave them the most, Ghost Adventures Island of the Pet. You gonna know what I'm talking about. Do you remember when they went and they got supposedly the most haunted puppet? Like there was a puppet,
Annabelle type
like it was really haunted, and literally these markings popped up on his hand, like it looked like a little kid, you know, because you got it, and the person said, "Be careful of the puppet's arm." Mm-hmm. So it was weird, like these dots popped up, like it literally looked like four little kids' fingers on it. They were like, "What the fuck?" So they go to
you touch his arm.
Yeah. Like, but they go to this island of the dolls, right? Mm-hmm. And they pull up. I'm sorry. I don't think I would have even been able to go. Like, even though dolls don't bother me, but to see like this man, what he did was a girl drowned. So how this whole island got started, this girl drowned, and what came up in the water was her doll. So the spirituality of this little island was that they dedicated this, like, so dolls just kept coming. But people kept bringing dolls to this island. So it's the island of the dolls. And there's dolls everywhere. But now they're old. They're not functional or nothing. So they go into this, like, cabin type thing. Dolls everywhere. Half dolls, freaky. But they're cobwebs. They're old. These things don't work. They're old. So they got this demon, basically, puppet. The puppet that's haunted. Uh-huh. You hear the dude say, "Hold the camera, like I'm gonna take this out and see what happens." Shit, if things didn't freak out, they couldn't even get the door open, and one of the dolls on the wall started laughing. Just started laughing. Like, just laughing.
Alright, now I'm about to...
Hey, am I not telling the truth? I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show it to you. It's called Go to Ghost Adventures Island of the Dolls. And you're gonna see the whole episode. I think it's the Travel Network.
I can watch it on YouTube. Oh, I can watch it on cable.
But you could go, look, she said, yes, I remember that dang doll was hanging on the wall. Yes. And Nick was freaking out because he was like, what the fuck? And he was like, what's going? He's like, yo, dude, one of them is laughing. Raheem said he saw it too. They know what I see passing through.
All right, hold that, Raheem. Hey, Raheem, did it look fake or it was was you kind of a little shook?
Raheem, tell the truth. Give me them thumbs up or those people that saw Island of the Dolls.
I'm gonna go home and watch this joint.
But like through the whole beginning of the movie, they talk through the whole episode. They talk about the whole island and they interviewing people, blah 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 blah. But it's just freaky because you just watching it, like you just like, all right, well, what they gonna do? Like, why are they gonna take this? And you hear him say, we gotta be careful to take this thing out, And he was like, well, hold on a minute, like you hear so they all right, and then all of a sudden you hear a cat go and run out, and the doll is, because it scared them. See, it was real hard.
All right,
Raheem, I'm telling you.
All right, look. How long is it?
Ghost Adventures, I think, is an hour.
Okay, so what that happened in the last 15 minutes of the show?
You can just. I'm gonna show it to you. When we done, I'm gonna show it to you, and you'll see what they're talking about but it's so funny. It was crazy. That dog was laughing like a baby, giggling. Yes, it was. And they were trying to look. They was going on a wall, and they were like, "Which one is it?" And you hear they couldn't find which one, and they were like, "Yo, dude!" Like you could hear like his voice like crackling, and then they come out. Now remind you, they the only ones on the island. They come out of the shed.
Nobody lives
on
the island.
No. Nobody lives on the island. And it's a like little island, like so they come out, and didn't something start a fire for them? Like a campfire.
Oh, so they came out, it was a fucking fire.
It was a campfire crackling.
What the hell?
Yo, they was like, Raheem, wasn't it a fire?
It's gonna be a long night for y'all. Start roasting.
Yo, and they're trying to call the other boat, like, where y'all at? Because it was boat that they couldn't bring all the equipment in one shot. So it's like, multiple boats, but they so they were the first ones to get there, so they decided to start exploring the island.
I'm gonna check it out.
But it's some of the episodes, but I'm gonna tell you, when they went to that sanatorium, Pat and Raheem may have seen that one too. When they went to that sanatorium, you can hear them interviewing somebody, and you hear him say, we're about to put it on lockdown or whatever, let's get this investigation started. And you hear, Pat said it was in Mexico. Yeah, it was in Mexico. And you hear real faint, you better be careful. Like, I was like,
yo,
I had to rewind it because I was like, because you got earphones on, and I tell you, watching Ghost Adventures with earphones on is even better because you get to hear, unless you got serious surround sound, but watching it through an earphone, you hear little shit that I don't think you're going to hear on TV. Because I did notice that. Like, I've watched episodes on my phone, and I'm like, yo, I don't remember hearing that before. And when I watched the sanatorium, like, you hear, like, they got these.
I'm out.
Yeah, they got, but when you hear this voice, and they went into some caves somewhere, these mining caves. Mm-hmm. They went in somewhere. How about you could still hear men mining?
Oh, that's what you said.
Waverly Hills Sanatorium. Pat, did you not hear when they were walking in and getting ready to get the thing started? Did you not hear that little voice that says, you better be careful?
I'm out.
I was see if Pat heard it.
Look,
and he said it. And at first they were like, they thought he said something else. But then they replayed it again and again, and it was so clear. I was like, you ain't got to tell me twice, because I ain't going to be careful about shit. I ain't going further.
Yeah, I ain't like, what I used to be scared of? My brother used to tease me when I was little. I used to be scared of the little potato spud. Yo, oh my God.
What do you mean?
You know when you got a potato and they start splitting them little thorns out?
Little plant that would grow.
My brother used to be like, I remember we used to be at my mom's house, man. He used to be like chasing me around.
Pat said, yes, I heard it.
He used to chase me around the house with it. I used to be freaking out. I used to hate them things. Yeah.
Oh my God. See, Pat said she heard it. And sure enough, with the way he said it, I was freaking out. I had to rewind it a little bit. I said, did he?
Be careful.
Yeah, he said it just like that. I'm going to let you hear these two things. Well, look, our hour is up. I want to thank G for coming through. Sorry, I don't know what happened to our guests. We didn't hear from them. I don't know why they didn't show up.
Better be careful.
Yeah, exactly, because you don't get a second chance on the Bar Podcast unless I get a message that you're asking.
Oh, yeah, I eat potato. I tear some potatoes up, but no, when I had to been like,
oh my God, and every kid in the
had to been like 7, 8, 6, somewhere around there. He used to chase me with it'd be so
We used to do it in school.
Yeah,
like we made it. It was a project. You would stick it in a little cup and feed water to it. You cut the top of the potato off, and
you pretty much grown
yeah,
it.
you would grow stuff.
But no, you actually grown another
potato, right.
But my thing is not when the stem and everything really start getting long. It's when they little tiny little eyes and put on my neck. I'm like, I used to freak out.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I used to freak out, but yeah, I
that
took
is
some potatoes up now.
But it don't bother you now.
Like
right?
I gotta to this day, I got a phobia of pencils and crayons.
I can't.
I don't care.
What do you mean?
Pencils and crayons.
What do you mean?
I cannot touch them. I don't like how they write. Like, oh, my daughter. Oh, she be terrorizing me sometimes. She be playing with me.
A crayon and pencils?
Yep. I just can't touch them, and I don't like how they write on the paper. It just do something to me. It freaks me out. That's one of my phobias.
I'm gonna get a big thing of 50 crayons and put them right here for next time when you go.
No. I just can't touch them. I don't. The texture of it, everything. I can't touch them. They freaks me out.
That's weird. Wow.
You got people that got what? OCD.
That's not the same as being freaked out about a pencil and a crayon.
Whatever, y'all.
Anyway.
That's
All right, you guys. Thanks for joining us. Sorry.
She put the question mark.
Yeah. What's your question?
I still eat potatoes.
But I don't know what happened. Whatever. But you are not welcome back here when stuff like that happens unless you.
We need a doctor note.
Yeah, exactly. And I put the link back out there again. You guys, Old Head web series only has a couple weeks left to the link for the Kickstarter. If you could please donate, every little bit counts. I appreciate it. Whatever you can do for that. G, you got anything to say before we get your head out?
No. Everybody, be safe out here. It's getting crazy out here, especially with your young teens.
Oh, one quick note. Unless I have somebody booked on Sundays, there won't be any podcasts on Sundays for a while because D is out on assignment and he won't be available until the first week of December. So now I'm scared. Good night. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pat. All right, you guys. Well, make sure you tweet us at the Bar Podcast Podcast. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, the Bar Podcast, and I will see you next Wednesday.
Deuces.
At My Love Life Wednesday.